Welcome back, guys. I'm Tony Del Sol, and I am celebrating tonight, and I'm going to open up the Tolosa Primera, the 2019 from Edna Valley, California. Guys, this is a treat. I mean, they don't make many of these wines, and tonight's one of those nights where I'm saying, what the F? Why not? So, of course, they have the wax on this, which I hate. I hate that. So all you gotta do, guys, is go right in the middle and just poke it right in there and just stab it and go. Just forget it. If you think about it, you're not gonna do it right. And do not do what I used to do. Please learn from my mistakes. Don't get a knife and try to cut all the wax out and try to open it. It's just not gonna happen. You just pop it. Look at that. Perfect. Love that. So glad it opened. That was on the first try, so there we go. I mean, the waxing it looks nice and everything, but man, as you know, if you're a server or a bartender, we hate these things. All right, so guys, Tolosa. Let me tell you about Primera. First of all, it's not cheap. It runs around $147 to about $160. I see it as high as that. So, yeah. The reason why, guys, is because they're sourcing the best grapes from Edna Valley. And they're putting it all in these very expensive oak barrels, which are French, and they're going to age them for as long as they want until they feel it's ready to get released, and then probably like another year in the bottle. And it's worth the wait. I mean, I fell in love with this wine about, 8-10 years ago. It's so good. And only on special occasions, of course. And look at that color. So freaking stupid. Oh my God. Okay. A little bit about also Tolosa is they're also affiliated with Alpha Omega and Pinot. I believe that's the other winery they have. And they've been doing top quality wines for years. And I've been carrying Tolosa personally at the restaurant that I used to work at and Alpha Omega. And they're just fantastic. They do everything great. Now, if you guys can't afford the Primera, I get it. I totally get it. I mean, it's expensive. And I mean, but they do make what I call their second label, the 1772 Pinot Noir from Tolosa. That runs around 70, but that one's solid. It's always solid, that one. And the other one's a Heritage Tolosa, and that one's around 28 to 35, depending where you can find it. And that one, you can find a lot of that one. You can find that one in more places than the 1772. All right, so enough talking. Let's taste this baby. Holy crap, it's so pretty. Oh my God, I just got chills. When a wine smells that good, I mean, it's just a whole thing for me. And for you wine drinkers, you know what I'm talking about. Because you know what went into this, you know what a pain in the ass is to make this wine, how many hands it touches before it gets to this bottle, from the farmer to the winemaker to everything. It's just so many things that happen before it gets into my hands. All right. A little dramatic, but what the hell? You know what? You spend $150 on a bottle of wine, you want it to be dramatic, right? All right. So off that nose, ripe strawberries, a little bit of raspberry, black cherries. I mean, good Lord. I had this about a year ago, and I was a little too young to still drink it, but I'm like I told you guys, I'm impatient. And it was still good, but it wasn't like, I knew it was like, damn it, gotta hold this a bit longer. So here we go, about a year later. Wow. That's a wow factor. Okay, 2019 was a very good year for California. That's pretty damn good. Wow. It is a little cold because I just pulled out of my wine cooler, my wine fridge, and yeah, it's still too cold, but whatever. I'm impatient. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. You don't have to decant this. Pour it in your glass, let it sit. I guarantee in about 30 minutes it's gonna be fantastic. And this is something you really want to pair with nothing. And I'm kind of not joking about that. I mean, this is such a beautiful wine. I think by itself, it's just lovely. But if you're going to pair it, I would do it, of course, obviously with some salmon. Any kind of salmon, doesn't matter. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to do also maybe like a little shrimp with this, like a blackened shrimp with this. Definitely any kind of steak would go lovely with this. And yeah, I'm excited. Let me go in one more time. That is fantastic. And see, sometimes you have to wait. Because a year ago it was a little tight. Now it's starting to develop. If you can get a hold of this, guys, the Primera, wow, you're going to be very blessed. Sometimes they break this out at their tasting room, so if you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you. Remember to like, subscribe, and relax. It's just wine. Salud, guys.